It's another hot and muggy day in Miami, and the roof is closed as such for comfort at Lone Depot Park. Today it's the third and final game in this three-game interleague series between the New York Yankees and the Miami Marlins. Tim Raynes, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, continues his hunt for a home run crown. Next, Pablo Lopez gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Now into the box, Garrett Jeter. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2 one more time.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Here now the 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Alfaro finds it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Next up, Bernie Williams as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
First pitch of the AB now. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under it. 2 down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Here comes Tino Martinez. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Dickerson, and that's going to land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. line shot to third, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. David Wells will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
And now in the box, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Miami down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in will be Darryl Strawberry.
Leading off the left fielder, Darryl Strawberry.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marte is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
That is big.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Stepping up is Jorge Posada. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Duvall finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now 1-0 Yanks. Ready now for the Marlins, Adam Duvall. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Jesus Aguilar is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Devo, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Batting 6th.
Next up is Corey Dickerson. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now I'm starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Boggs gloves it for the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Marlins on top, 2-1. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Wade Boggs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
That's wide, 2-0. Now the pitch.
That's a ball. Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it is on 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
From the stretch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Boggs gets his lead at first, nobody out. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Bernie Williams stands in as he looks at a called strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Throws in on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. The Yanks leave 1. Our score.
Welcome back. The Marlins are set to hit here in the third inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. And one significant aspect of their offense is the running game, where they currently rank among the league leaders in stolen bases and stolen base success rate. I brought this up with some of the players earlier, and one of the pitchers told me, one, it's fun to watch, and two, I'm not responsible for defending against it. Our guys will pick you apart if you're not smart. It's an athletic bunch, and they use it effectively, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. It kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
It was a flyout for him to start the home first. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Miguel Rojas will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Miguel Rojas becomes out number 2 this inning. Starling Marte is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a liner. But he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They still lead it 2-1. So now into the box is Tino Martinez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Darryl Strawberry.
Stepping in once again is Darryl Strawberry. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. At the plate, Alfonso Soriano, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here's a pop-up now. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right
Now
because he
back.
gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Into the box, Jorge Posada. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Marte. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Yanks strand a pair. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Adam Duvall.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology
Now
more
back.
than confirms it.
First baseman.
111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 0-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
To second for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend
Now
right
batting.
there. The
Third
inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes to have like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer. Just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Marlins leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And on one pitch, the leadoff man is retired here in the 5th.
David.
Next, here is David Wells. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
The bat, Number 2, shortstop, Garrett Jeter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Garrett Jeter. First pitch of the AB now. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
2-0 now. Here it comes. To third, right to him. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
To the plate now, Bernie Williams, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. No hits to this point. Runner goes for second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to hit is the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch.
Alfaro.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 49.
So now to the plate, Pablo Lopez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Strawberry is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
The batter, number
Next
5.
it'll be John Birdie, singled in his last at bat. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Hit in the air down the right field line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tino Martinez as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on 1 right here.
Hard hit towards center. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Number 23, Don Mattingly.
Don Mattingly is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Next to hit is Tim Raynes, 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and no strikes. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
3-0 to him now. On its way is pitch number 75. And it's fouled away. Here's the 3-1.
Full count, 3-2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Our score remains 2-1. Don Mattingly takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Number 23, Don.
And now Miguel Rojas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Leading up
and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Popped him up. Posada over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Now it'll be Starling Marte. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1-1 to count. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often. Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Miami down in order. They still lead it 2-1. So stepping in is Alfonso Soriano. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Birdie is there, and there's one away. One gone here in the Yankees 7th. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Next for New York, Wade Boggs. First pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go. Last half of the 7th here. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Couldn't help himself that time. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And this throw gets away from him.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfonso, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten strong.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher when they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Lifted in the air out to right. Raynes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. Yimi Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Jose Canseco is going to be asked to get things going here. First pitch of the AB now. Garcia has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
Garrett Jeter is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Next to dig in, Bernie Williams. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. He's set, and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Two 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0.
Oh, that's right.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
The 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hit.
Don Mattingly will bat next. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Count now a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 3-2 contest.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Ron Guidry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. John Birdie is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might have been foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Here's Starling Marte. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
1-1 the count now. No 2 in inning number 8. All even now, 2-2. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
The right fielder, number 14, Adam.
In now, Adam Duvall. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Aguilar.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Now a swing going, look out, over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff.
Oh, man, as a pitcher, I'd love seeing that bat go flying out of a batter's hands like that. You just know that you've got him way off balance and way fooled when you see that lumber going flying down one of the baselines.
Still 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
Your
Dylan
attention,
Floro
please.
comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the
Number
ninth.
36, Dylan.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, some
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swing in the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for the Yankees.
So now here is Jorge Posada. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Martin will call everyone off and track it down for out number 2. Yankees down to their final out. And that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And that misses ball 1. Ball 2. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. 3-0 pitch gave him license to be selective, and he's able to get on base. The inning's still alive. If you're wondering what's left on the Yankees bench, there you go. We'll see if they think about making a move here. Cecil Fielder will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 45, Cecil.
He's set. Here it comes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Liner towards second. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Miami seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Pablo Lopez earns his 8th victory of the season. David Wells takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Dylan Floro earns the save out of the bullpen, his 34th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.